All right, we are entering into the last installment, either this last live stream or maybe a last couple, depending on how many we can get through. We are actually in the final stage where we get to see it all come together. We have produced 8 tracks. You've got to look over my shoulder for some of them, not all of them. Haven't been able to get all of the live streaming kinks worked out. You got me to see me do a little bit of recording. In the last live stream, we did some of the AI modeling conversions. So those are all done, all the AI modeling. So all the preliminary background, all the creating is done. Now it's time to polish this thing up, mix it, master it, prepare it for the client, and send it off. So we are so far are on track to finish this project up today, completing the 8 songs in 8 days challenge. And I'm excited. So let's dive right into it. I'm going to go over here to my project here, or project folder rather, and just double check and make sure that everything is working. Everything seems to be. We're going to start right from the top. So we're going to start with the first song, Touch of Magic, and open this thing up. It probably will take a little bit of time for this to open. For some reason, it makes me refreeze these tracks once they have to re-render once I open the session up. So this will take a few seconds. Oh, and I need to go over here to get my Yukon working. Good deal. All right, that's up and running. Perfect. Okay. Session's working. Okay. So the first thing that we need to do is I'm going to, now that we have completely just don't need the reference tracks anymore, I'm going to go ahead and hide these. Just get them out of our way so that I'm not confused by them as we go forward. And as we replace things, we're going to hide those tracks as well so that our final mix down doesn't have the wrong stuff in it. So right now, just to kind of a recap, this is how our recorded vocals sound right now.
It's a beautiful thing when you truly see what the world can bring. Make a way.
Okay, so those are the recorded vocals. If you had joined us on those videos, I slowed the playback down so that I could record them in a key that was suitable for my voice, which makes them now sound like chipmunks. But again, we're going to be replacing these with the AI converted files. We're actually going to do that. That's the first thing that we're going to do. But before we do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bust out this lead vocal to a track stack. Right. And we're going to call this lead vocal. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and load up my preset, which is basically a lead vocal bus chain. It just puts my vocal processing that I want for my vocals. All right. Okay. Now, in order to be able to start flying in the new versions of the vocal, I'm just going to go to the original. I'm going to duplicate the track so that so that everything there is good. I'm going to remove the plugin though on these because I don't. So I'm going to every track that we're replacing, we're going to duplicate it. And then I'll reorder these here in just a second. This song had quite a few tracks. All right. So there we go. So then what we're going to do here is, I hate that these are named the way they're named. But what we're going to do is move these back up so that everything is where it's supposed to be. Oh, wait a second. That's not. Move this one up. Okay. So we have the original and then the ones that follow. But actually, probably a more sensible plan would be to do this. I'm going to just select all of the original tracks that we want. I'm just going to put them all together. I think that is actually the most sensible plan. That way we can just click and drag the new files in without having to worry too much about all that. So I'm going to put all of the old vocals right here on top, just like that. And then the new vocals are below it like that. And while we're here, we're also going to mute and hide the original vocals because we don't want them to actually play. So we're going to both mute these and hide them. So now those are all gone. And now these tracks are ready for us to drag in. So the first thing I want to do is go over here to the file browser. And we're going to navigate through our hard drive to the folders. And we're on a touch of magic into the 5 folder. So the first thing that we want to drag over right from the top is our, and guess what? We want to hide this one and mute that as well. All right. So now we have basically a boilerplate to start dragging our new files in now that our old files are still there, but hidden and muted. So the first thing we want to move over is our lead vocal, which is going to go to our lead vocal track right there. Great. Now, starting with SSL, starting with this file, we're going to start with our BGVs. And now, you know what? I messed up because I moved the wrong file over. The one that we need is actually this one. This is the new one. So let's move that one over. So now that's drug over. Okay, perfect. Now we have over here our in the order that we want them. Of course, it's noisy, but in the order, we have our BGVs, and we can just literally drag them over right here. So with all those going in, so that puts those in. It's asking us, do we want to use existing tracks? Yes. Yes, we do. All right. So all of our new tracks are in. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. We've got the lead vocal. Yep, they're all in there. So I can take that media folder out. And now we have a few things that we need to do. We're going to select all of this. And first thing is I want to back the clip gain on these regions. I want to back it off about -6 dB. Seems pretty hot, but that should be good to go. And then we can work with it. Okay, so now next thing we want to do is strip the silence from each of these. So right here, that so far looks pretty good, but there's probably too many cuts. So I want to kind of increase the tolerance a little bit. And pre-attack, we'll do 1 second, and post. And then, post release of maybe a second as well. So I just want to make sure that there's not too much of a gap. Okay, so there we go. That one's done. And now that I've got those settings done, I can just go down the list here. There we go. Just going down the list, cleaning up that silence. All right. And done. Okay, so if all went well, we might be ready to start mixing this bad boy. Okay, here we go. Let's listen and see what we get.
It's a beautiful thing when you truly see what the world can bring. Make a wish, share a dream, 'cause magic's everywhere if you just believe. And now I've got this feeling deep inside, filled with awesome that I can't deny. I've got the sun on my face and a smile growing white, 'cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise, and anything's possible 'cause we can be what we dream with a touch of magic. We can fly, touch the sky with a touch of magic.
So the vocals turned out great. They turned out great. So we are ready to actually start mixing this thing down. So let's do that. Let's do it. So all we have to do before we're getting ready into doing that is to go to this lead vocal, take the dry off here because it's not going to be dry anymore. I want to listen to these BGVs.
Beautiful.
Go right there.
Now I've got this feeling deep inside, filled with awesome that I can't deny.
So the first thing was we're hitting this plugin pretty hard, so I want to back off that gain a little bit. I hope I didn't mess something up. Come on now. Oh, brother. I think I hit the wrong button. Give this a second about what it wants to do. Let me make sure that my audio interface is still correct. Yep, I don't want my microphone as an input. Okay. All right. right, now that it's done that, okay, so
Now I've got this.
as you can see, it's hitting this vocal is hitting pretty hard. So I'm just going to back off this input knob a
Now
little
I've
bit.
got this feeling deep inside, filled with awesome that I can't deny. I've got the sun on my face and it's my growing white, cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise, and anything's possible cause we can be. Now I've got this feeling deep inside, filled with awesome that I can't deny. I've got the sun on my face and it's my growing white, cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise, and anything's possible cause we can be. Now I've got this feeling deep inside, filled.
Okay, so that sounds great. So let's do the same thing with the lead vocal here.
Now I've got this feeling deep inside, filled with awesome that I can't deny. I've got the sun on my face and it's my growing white, cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise, and anything's possible cause we can be. Now I've got this feeling deep inside, filled with awesome that I can't deny. I've got the sun on my face and it's my growing white, cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise, and anything's possible cause we can be. Now I've got this feeling deep inside, filled with awesome that I can't deny. I've got the sun on my face and it's my growing white, cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends.
Okay, so that's really good. Okay, so now
I've got this. Now I've got this feeling.
okay, so guess what? We're ready to mix this thing down, and we're gonna take probably this last chorus here, maybe.
Magic's always been here this whole time.
So we're gonna take this and mix that. So starting with our lead and harmony, we'll bring those up, take everything else down, okay? All right, so start with our lead vocal and our harmony.
Magic's always been here this whole time, and all I needed was an open mind. I've got the sun on my face and it's my growing white, cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise, and anything's possible cause we can be. Magic's always been here this whole time, and all I needed was an open mind. I've got the sun on my face and it's my growing white, cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise, and anything's possible cause we can be. Magic's always been here this whole time, and all I needed was an open mind. I've got the sun on my face and it's my growing white, cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise, and anything's possible cause we can be. Magic's always been here this whole time, and all I needed was an open mind. I've got the sun on my face and it's my growing white, cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise, and anything's possible cause we can be. Magic's always been here this whole time, and all I needed was an open mind. I've got the sun on my face and it's my growing white, cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise, and anything's possible cause we can be. Magic's always been here this whole time, and all I needed was an open mind. I've got the sun on my face and it's my growing white, cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise.
All right, so we've got a mix. So the next stage, I'm gonna go ahead and set my latency all the way to maximum so that we can optimize it for mastering, because now it's time to throw in our mastering chain because we're ready to master this thing. And then the first of 8 songs is down. Okay, so that's set. All right.
Magic's always.
Okay, so now let's put on. I'm going to put on my mastering preset, which is basically 2 plugins. It's Ozone 10 Standard and Waves Greg Wells Mix-Centric. So we'll start with the Mix-Centric. Okay. That one, gotcha. So now it's up. So, okay, perfect. So you're going to notice as I turn the knob and turn this up, I usually go about 50% on the knob with this, but you'll hear instantly what it does to the mix. It's doing a lot of things under the hood, but just think of it as an awesome knob because that's basically what it is.
Magic's always been here this whole time, and all I needed was an open mind.
Now, the input's driving a little hot, so I'm going to turn that down.
Magic's always been here this whole time, and all I needed was an open mind. I've got the sun on my face.
Yeah, I only want to kiss this needle only a little bit. That's at the mastering stage. You don't want to compress a lot. A little goes a long way.
Magic's always been here this whole time.
So if you listen with this and disengage, listen to the difference.
Magic's always been here this whole time, and all I needed was an open mind. I've got the sun on my face.
It just glues it together really well. All right, so let's take a look now at Ozone. So all we have to do here is just let Ozone kind of interpret. I'm going to hit play and let it kind of decipher it.
Magic's always been here this whole time, and all I needed was an open mind. I've got the sun on my face and a smile growing white, 'cause I'm grooving to the music, and I'm life with friends every day. Feels like paradise, and anything's possible 'cause we.
Brilliant. Now it said R&B soul. I would put this more as pop than that. All right, so listen, we've got this thing mastered. Let's go ahead and listen to it from the beginning before we bounce it out. See if we hear anything out.
It's a beautiful thing when you truly see what the world can bring. Make a wish, share a dream, 'cause magic's everywhere if you just believe. And now I've got this feeling deep inside, filled with awesome that I can't deny. I've got the sun on my face and a smile growing white, 'cause I'm grooving to the music and I'm feeling alive. With friends every day feels like paradise, and anything's possible 'cause we can be what we dream with a touch of magic. We can fly, touch the sky with a touch of magic. Believe in what you see. We've got the recipe. We can be what we dream with a touch of magic. Not a day in the life has to feel so black and white. Always knew where I'd find if I took one
And there we have it. That's ready to go. So it's time to bounce it out. I'm going to extend this just a little bit and make sure that we get the full tail.
And what you see, we've got the recipe. We can be what we dream with a touch of magic.
Okay. So we'll bring this here. Just the cursor is fine. And now we can, I wish it would stop doing that. And establish our range for our bounce. Stretch this to the beginning. Make sure that we pick up all of the the intro. All right, so this is ready to bounce. That didn't take long at all. So I'm going to save what we've got so far. To balance this, it's Command B. We're going to bounce it out in 3 formats: MP3, M4A, and uncompressed wave. So for uncompressed wave, I always go with 4416 because that's usually the standard for commercial releases. And here we go. So we're going to bounce this out. So this is going for a client. I'm going to put this into the project folder because this is actually what's getting sent back to him. Let's go, Brian, December. We'll put this inside of there and we'll just paste it there. So it takes a few moments to bounce this and then we can move on to the next track. We might do 2 or 3 of these and then I'll take a break and we'll finish the rest. All right, perfect. And before we quit out of here, I want to make sure that all my tracks that I want to freeze are frozen. Yes, indeed. Those are frozen. Yep. That's great. Okay, save, close. It's time to move on to song number 2, which is Ada Twist. Curious to see how this one turns out with all the, there was a ton of vocals on this one. All right. So first off, let's do some cleanup work on this. We've got our reference muted, but let's go ahead and hide it. Okay, I want to take this lead vocal, create a track stack of it. If I don't know where. Why am I not seeing? Oh, because I have multiple tracks selected. It's just the one. Let's try that again. Create a track stack. We're going to call this lead vocal. We'll put all of our lead vocal in there. And I'm going to use a preset here. Just my standard bus chain. If you want to take a quick peek what's in my bus chain, it's basically I have a level meter. I use Vocal Writer, just use it on its default settings. Just a volume fader writer. Then I've got voice centric, which I usually just put straight up, and then I adjust the input volume. And then I just leave those basically the way they are. That's usually what I do across the board for vocals on a mix like this. And then Sometimes I will use that de-esser just to add a little bit more de-essing. But that's basically it. That's the vocal chain. So what we want to do, duplicate this for our new one. And let's mute this and hide it. So we'll go to our BGVs. I'm going to, again, let me take a look and see what we've got here. Because this is Ada Twist. All of Ada Twist is going to be replaced. So we're going to grab all of these. Well, let's duplicate them first. And so just literally every single one of them, we're duplicating it so that the one that goes in its place will be the replacement. This is where we're going to paste our replacement vocals here. Okay. And finally select these. Oh, quite a lot in this one. These are the ones that we're going to mute and hide. So one click to mute and click to hide. Whoops, actually. Need to actually tap the H button on those. And then when I hide them, they go away, leaving just the empty tracks for our replacements. And I just want to make sure that we don't hear any vocals. Good. So all of our vocals have been removed. So it's ready for us to start dragging them in from our model. So let's go navigate to that folder. And we go here, lead vocal. Okay. Here we go. Drag this to our lead vocal spot. Okay, it drags there. And then I'm hoping these are all going to be in the right order. They should be. Let's move all of these over. This one. Okay, no, it's this one.
How, what, where, why? What, where, why? How, what, where, why? What, where?
Okay, so we have those. Those are all going to be there. And let's take these last two right there. Okay. We're going to drag these into the BGV stack right here. Do we want to use existing tracks? Yes, we do. Okay. Now, a little bit of cleanup work to do. First off, we want to gain these down a little bit. I think probably on this one, I'm going to shoot for maybe -9 or -6 should be fine. We're going to back these off about -6. Okay, so those are now clip gained a little bit. Then we're gonna strip the silence. Make sure that my existing settings are still there. They are. We're gonna do all the strip silence for these guys, just so that it's easier to kind of navigate through, knowing where there's audio. Keep things nice and tidy. So did that not? Oh, that makes me nervous. What was that supposed to be there?
Find out what the answer is.
Oh man. So it looks like 2 of our vocals didn't. Here's what we're gonna do. Interesting. So things don't look quite right. Like, looks like there's stuff missing. There's stuff missing in here, which is bizarre.
With Iggy Peck, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer. So much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. A to twist, scientist. She's gonna find out what the answer is everywhere.
Okay, so those didn't turn out. So the first 2 turned out okay. But it looks like we might have to go grab some models of starting with, let's see, that would be BGL 3 and 4. BG, but like it looks like even looks like not everything looks quite right. So starting with what looks like BGV 4L 4R. Oh, there is no. Okay, so there's some missing stuff here. So let's just double check, make sure we've got everything. 1L, 1. Okay, we're missing some stuff. We're missing some stuff. So let's undo. Maybe I didn't check my due diligence for this one, because I know there was a lot potentially missing. So let's take a look. Got one. No, there's 1L, 1R, 2L, 2R. It's all seems to be there.
With Iggy Peck, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer. So
And then 1R.
how, what, where, why? With fear, riddle, a puzzle is to test. Science is the best. Gonna find her. Science is. She's forming a hypothesis, connecting both.
So those all sound like they're there. 2L, 2R, 3L, 3R, 4L, 4R, 5L. Let's take a look at these here. So it looks like 5L and 5R didn't turn out very well. Okay, so 5L, 5R. I think I'm going to see if I can do a different model on those. So it's 5L, 5R. So it looks like I need to redo 4 of these. So let's just get rid of those. And we're going to open back up our, let's do, go to Musicify. And let's full screen this. It shouldn't take terribly time. Okay. And we'll reprocess that one. Create a twist. There we go. It's 5L, 5R, these 2. And let's go with those 2. So it's basically just those 4 that didn't quite make it. Okay, so those are good. And I want to try Leela. I usually have the best luck with Leela when doing replacement. Sometimes the conversion doesn't work out with certain vocalists. But let's see if we get better luck with these. So we'll check them all before we export them. Okay, so let's start with 5L. Let's see what we get with this one.
Ain't a twist.
Okay, so that one's good. So we can go ahead and drag that one in. We'll do the next one. So that would be 5R. Save that one. Let's just double check. I'm sure that one's fine as well. But let's double check this one to make sure we get something on this one.
Ain't a twist.
Okay, so that was okay. So let's see. Let's go back to our project and see if we can just drag in the files now. So our lead vocal was fine. Let's just grab the ones that hopefully we know are good. So those are our Leela tracks. Okay, so Tina, 1L, 1R, 2L,
How,
2.
what, where, why? What, where, why? How, what, where, why? What, where, why?
Where's that coming from? Oh well. And then
Bum, bum.
4L, 4R. Okay, so let's start with those. Right to the top. And yes, we'll use existing tracks. Okay, so those one, yep. So we have 4 there, but I see more. I drug over more than 4. I'm wondering if it drug them. Oh my goodness, it sure did. Well, now that's frustrating. So I guess what I've got to do, I did it last time, but these actually have to be consecutive tracks. So I've got to take all of the old ones. I would have thought if the track was hidden, it wouldn't try to drag something onto it, but I am proven to be wrong in this case. So wait a second, let's grab that, and then I'll just get all these out of the way. At least I know. At least I know for the future. Always learning something. There we go. So those are now all out of the way. So when I drag them in, it'll paste them in right. Okay. Well, at least I know the problem. And hit the H key to get those gone again. All right, let's try this one more time. Let's do those. And let's drag it in right from the top. There we go. So those are in. Those look good. And then now we can grab these 4 right here and go ahead and paste those in. Now we should be good to go. There we go. Now things are looking, Yep, now things are looking good. Okay, so coming back to here. Now I don't know if, yep, I need to clip gain everything back down. Select all of those. So clip gaining, I'm just setting everything back -6 so it's not hitting right at 0. Okay, that's done. Now we can strip silence on it. That looks good. That looks good. Everything's looking good. Finally, there we go. Look at that. Okay, everything's looking good. All right.
How, what, where, why, what, where, why.
So those vocals turned out great. So now, again, we're ready to mix this thing. So the first thing is, let's take a look at the lead vocal, and we're going to zero out all the faders. So let's just make sure. Oh, what's that? I don't think we had any brass, so I can make sure that we remove any tracks we're not using. I'm gonna go ahead and move this down, get some sub bass on that, and we'll call that a day. Don't need that. I want to remove any track that we don't need. All right. Okay. All right. So we should be good to go. Project's all cleaned up. We've got our lead and our BGV. Everything else we can mute or bring our faders down. We got 2 left. All right.
How, what, where.
So starting with the lead for these harmonies is probably a good place to start. Sounds like they're driving that plugin pretty hard, so I'm gonna go to it. And let's just adjust this
How,
down.
what, where, why, what, where, why, how, 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 what, where, why, what, where.
Cool, that turned out good. All right, so that's good. Now let's go here. Take a look at this one.
Ate a twist, scientist. She's gonna find out what the answer is. Bump under here, over there. Science is everywhere you look. With Ada Twist, scientist. She's gonna find out what the answer is. Bump under here, over there. Science is everywhere you look. With Ada Twist, scientist. She's gonna find out what the answer is. Bump under here, over there.
Okay, so let's listen to the balance.
Ada Twist.
Actually, let's go to the chorus for that.
Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do.
Great. So now let's start mixing in the other instruments.
Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do. And you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. Iggy Pack, architect.
All right, so let's move this into mastering. Let's go ahead and do that. And go over here. Load up my basic mastering. All right. Okay, so we have basically this plugin up. And basically just want to make sure that, you know, I'm going to drive this thing up to about 50% and just make sure that the input's not overdriving it.
Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. Iggy Pack, architect.
I'm wondering if maybe the vocal's just a touch loud. Let's see.
Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test.
And since I adjusted a volume, I'm going to go ahead and rerun the AI.
Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best.
All right, sounding good. Let's listen to this one from the beginning.
How, what, where, why? What, where, why? How, what, where, why? What, where, why? A to twist, scientist. She's gonna find out what the answer is. Under here, over there. Science is everywhere.
Now, I think I do need a little bit of pitch correction on that lead vocal. So if I go to the lead vocal, and I'll probably put that right here on this track here. Whoa. Let's put it after. And
Where you look with Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer, so much to do, and
is it A? Let's see if it's A.
you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. A to twist, scientist. She's gonna find out what the answer is. Under here, over there. Science is everywhere you look.
Huh.
over there.
That doesn't seem right. Let me get that key. If I can find my phone and I can get this key. Well, in fact, I don't see it. So let's see if I can figure it out another way. Let's go to just this track here. Electric piano. It's in the key of D. Okay, that helps. All right.
How, what, where, why? What, where, why? How, what, where, why? What, where, why? Ada Twist, scientist. She's gonna find out what the answer is. Under here, over there. Science is everywhere you look. With Iggy Pack, architect, and Rosie Revere, engineer. So much to do, and you can help too. A mystery, a riddle, a puzzle, or a quest. There are wonders to discover and hypotheses to test. Science is the best. Ada Twist, scientist. She's gonna find out what the answer is. Everywhere science is. She's forming a hypothesis, connecting polka dots, 'cause this is scientist Ada Twist.
Okay, let's extend out this project, and now we're ready to bounce it out.
Connecting polka dots, 'cause this is scientist Ada Twist.
So we can just extend that and then run it to the beginning. Probably right before.
How, what, where, why? What, where, why? How, what, where, why? What, where, why? Ada Twist, scientist.
Okay, let's save that and bounce it out. And then we'll have song number 2 in the can, in the bag. Let's go back here, Ada Twist. Let's call this, there we go, Ada Twist theme song. Let's go ahead and say master. I didn't do that on the first time, but there we go. So bouncing this out. Perfect. Okay, we save this. Make sure that all my tracks that I want frozen are frozen. Yep. Mhm. Okay. Good to go. Freeze that out. And one last save. All right, let's move on. Let's do one more. Let's see, I'll do one more before taking a break. All right. Had to step away for just a second. Okay. All right. Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Is that muted? No. Hope not. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, it's not. Okay. All right. I keep getting this message like my phone is near, but I can't find it. Ha! All right, let's go. Let's open up our next project. Next up, we have Bark to the Beat. This one's going to be fun. I actually like Bark to the Beat. I think it's a sweet song. I like Paw Patrol. I think those are sweet puppies. I enjoy watching those movies with my girls. Okay. This one has a ton of vocals to replace. Okay, so we have a howl. I think the howl we're not replacing because I think I've got to use mine. Mine sounds like this. I have to wait for it to load. Yeah, that'll be fine because that'll be, we'll drench that in verb. And okay, so lead vocal, we have lead vocal male, lead vocal throws. I'm wondering, now we'll put all those in the, let's put the throws not in the, we'll just put these, we'll put the throws separately. That way we can process them separately. We'll call this lead vocal. And go ahead and put my preset on it. Using presets saves you a lot of time because when I need to go and quickly get through a mix, like in this case, not having to manually set up a vocal chain or whatever instrument chain is a big, big plus. All right, so we need to copy that one. Copy that one. Okay. We'll bring those in individually. So I will mute that, hide them. Let's hide that guy, and let's hide the reference. Okay, so that should start cleaning up some of our excess. What? Oh yeah, the throws. I do need to, yeah, I need to duplicate the throw for sure. And mute this one. And hide that. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing, duplicate each of these tracks. So that we have a space to paste in our, man, quite a lot of tracks here. And there we go. Okay. So then we'll select every other one so we can move these out of the way. Okay. All right, now, whoops. I didn't want to select that last one. Okay, so all of these I will move right up there so that it puts them back in the same, and then it opens up. Then we can, now let's see, which of these, are these all getting replaced? Okay, the barks are not. I shouldn't have, okay, these right here, we're not replacing the barks, so let's delete those. Want to keep the barks. In fact, let's move the barks, or let's do this. I want to move these up here above the barks because we're keeping those. All right. I think we're making sense of this now. So we need to mute and hide all of those. So let's mute and hide. All right. All right. Looks like, what's that? What's that? Now, I tell you what, I'm going to keep mine in place for now. I'm going to keep all that in place for now because I may end up just using my vocal on this. I may not like. It'll just be a matter of whatever one I like better in terms of the. Okay, we have bark to the beat. Go. And let's go to the file folder. Okay, so we ended up going with Dorian. So let's first look at the lead vocal. Leela, lead vocal. Put her. Now, did we have throws for her? I don't remember that. Oh, I see. I think we. Wait a minute. Ah, I know what happened. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, then lead vocal male. Let's go. Let's grab Dorian just in case we like it. I'm not anticipating liking it, but let's drag it in there just in case. All right. And then we have the throws. Where are the Dorian throws? Did I not? Oh. I need to go process those. Let's go do that real quick. Let's replace here. And go back to bark to the beat. And let's go to throws. Open that up. And let's go grab.
I could fall back to it, daddy, how we do it on my we a small town.
Okay, that's Dorian. All right, let's process that real quick. All right, that one's ready to go. And then that should put it right here. Dorian. Where is... There it is. Doesn't update. That's weird. Paste that right there. All right. Now let's grab all of the harmonies here. Okay. BGV 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab those and throw those in. All right. Use existing, yes. why are they not in there? Undo import audio files. Okay. There they are. Okay. Hide again. Okay, looks like everything's in, so let's clip gain these all down. Gain these down -6. Okay. Everything's looking pretty good. Everything looks like it should. So let's strip silence on these. Looks good. That's fine. Weird. All right. Okay. Looks like that's all ready to go. Looks like we are just about ready to mix this sucker. And the main thing that I want to listen to, let's just listen to, just want to hear what this vocal sounds like.
Bark to the beat of my own hits. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I proved it.
This sounds pretty good. I won't lie. I won't lie. So let's see. Do I get fired or does he get fired? Which one? Who gets fired here? Me or him?
Bark to the beat, I'm a
I bark to the beat of my own hits. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. I think I like him better. See, that's me being a producer. Like I just fired myself. Look at that. I just fired myself.
bark to the beat, I'm a
I bark to the beat of my own hits. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6.
That sounds pretty legit. But the fact that that was my voice and now it's completely different is pretty bonkers. That is crazy. Wow. Okay. So let's mix this thing down. So first things first. Let's see. Since I'm fired, let's just go ahead and get rid of mine. All right. And what is this?
It's a new day, it's a new dawn.
Okay, there we go. So I want to put, if I don't have it already, I want to put, it doesn't need anything. It's probably plenty of processing on it, but maybe all that needs, all that little fella needs. Get rid of these throws. Okay. I'm going to just pan this off maybe to the left a little bit. And I might put some funky verb on that. So here's what I want to do to this howl. We want to put that way off in the distance. So let's, right after this, we're just going to keep this simple. I'm just going to pull out Valhalla, which is anytime you just need just an insane verb. Let's go to large. Let's see what Cygnus XL sounds like. Okay, is that too long? Let's see, what would medium sound like? Best ballad vocal. No. Let's get this mix. Okay. And we'll probably pull Valhalla back. Let's go ahead and deal with some of these throws here. Go ahead and get those out of the way.
Live my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I proved it. Now I'd rather be me than live my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I live my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I put my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I put my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I put my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I put my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I put my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I put my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I put my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I put my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned.
Okay. All right. We'll go with that.
Live my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I put my own head. Ain't nobody live my own head.
A little bit more.
Live my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do. Live my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18.
And let's go ahead and put a 1/4-inch tape delay on it.
Live my own, live my own, live my own, live my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this.
Okay, I want to put that about 50.
Live my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. Live my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I put my own head. Live my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I I turn 6, when I turned 18.
Okay, I like that. All right. So that's good. I'm good with that. Maybe bring back Valhalla just a touch. Just a touch on the mix. Okay.
I proved it. Now I'd rather be me than be anyone. And I'm living every day like the last one. Good people by my side.
And a little bit less on the delay, just a touch. Just a touch less on that delay. Just bring that down maybe to 40. Should be fine. Okay. Let's take a listen to. Listen to the intro. Let's mute. Let's bring everything down. We'll mix this thing down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just bring all that down. All right. Okay, we got some stuff that needs cleaning out. Okay, I see sub bass is supposed to be on. Electric bass, okay, electric bass, okay. Sub bass, but for some reason is sub bass just going, oh, it's going to bus 4. It's going to bus 4. So why am I hearing bass? Why was I hearing bass just then? So bass DI? Why is bass DI going to bus 5? What is this one? It's bus 5. And that's going to stereo out. Huh. Okay, well, let's see if we can put this under there. Does that fix it? Nope, sure didn't. All right, we'll put it there by itself. And it's still, okay, we still have a, oh, okay. Plug bass. It's going to a completely different bus. And that's a, so let's just let's rebus all of this under a DCA. How about that? We'll have to mix these basses because we have, well, I'll get rid of that. Do you want to, bass DI is frozen. Bass DI is here. I don't understand why that's there. Okay. Just going to put this under synth bass. Let's just do that. Keep it simple. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Everything's good. Ready to mix.
It's a new day. Bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side, I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark to the bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side, I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark to the bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side.
Okay, we got that taken care of. So vocals are good. So we should be able to just start mixing this thing down. So I'll make sure I got a good balance of the vocals.
Bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side, I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark to the bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side, I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark to the bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side, I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark to the bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side, I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark to the bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side, I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark to the bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side, I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark to the bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side, I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark to the bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by
I think I would like to throw,
bark and I dance to
I want to put a little bit more reverb on this thing. Let's go ahead and unfreeze it so that I can manipulate it. So there's a lot of I think that'll work. Let's see what that sounds like in context.
bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine.
Good. That kind of puts it in the background in a way that I like. So, okay. So I think
Bark and I dance to my own song, step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side, I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song.
Cool, that works for me. All right, let's go to this last chorus and we'll go ahead and master from here. Right.
Bark and I dance to my own song, step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side.
The beat of my own head. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6.
I think I need to work on him a little bit, or just balancing them.
Bark and I dance the cloud. Make my own road if the rain comes and the lights gone. Never too late to prove I'm all wrong. I'ma stand my ground. I'm living in the clouds. I'm living in the clouds. Bark to the beat. Bark to the beat.
Oh, got to work on those barks.
Beat.
Okay, so we have, where are the barks? Where are my barks? Those might need to be, let's put those separate. Let's get those out of there. Yeah, let's just put those right there. And let's put these in a track stack. We'll call them barks. Because we got to be able to hear those. They might need to be like distorted or something. High energy, let's punch it. Okay, now that's good. And let's also put some fat effects on it. Good, just a little bit of distortion. Good. Now, this is where we definitely want more of that super massive action going. Maybe just a little bit less feedback. Okay, let's see what this sounds like.
Beat.
And I feel like before all that, we do need to high pass it.
Beat. Beat.
Okay, so, and we need to push that into the back by adjusting the mix.
Beat. Beat. Beat.
So, feedback, density, mod. Is there a looking for like a like a pre-delay. Looks like there's like almost like a pre-delay, but not gonna worry about it.
Beat.
It's kind of swelling into it. I don't want it to swell. Let's see what this one does.
Beat.
and turn that mix down a little bit.
Beat.
Yo,
And bring that down just a touch.
Beat.
Okay, so we have a bark. That took a bit, but it was worth it. All right, now let's go to this verse too.
I bark to the beat of my own hits. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I proved it. Now I'd rather be me than be anyone. And I'm living every day like the last one. Good people by my side, man. I really love my life, living in the cloud. Hey, ma, look at me now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Bark and I dance to my own song.
I bark to the beat of my own hits. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. Now I'd rather be me than be anyone. And I'm living every day like the last one. Good people by my side, man. I really love my life, living in the cloud. Hey, ma, look at me now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step.
Okay. And I think I am gonna, for these lead vocals, I do want to put some pitch correction. Let me just take a look at the key real quick.
Step on the way up. Sunshine by my side. I got music in my mind. And I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes.
E flat. All right, so it's E flat.
I'll be taking flight. I bark to the beat.
Yo, I bark to the beat of my own hits. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I proved it. Now I'd rather be me than be anyone. I bark to the beat of my own hits. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I proved it. Now I'd rather be me than be anyone. And I'm living every day like the last one. Good people by my side, man. I really love my life, living in the cloud. Yo, I bark to the beat of my own hits. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I proved it. Now I'd rather be me than be anyone. And I'm living every day like the last one. Good people by my side, man. I really love my life, living in the cloud. Hey, ma, look at me now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side. I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes. I'll be taking flight. I bark.
Look at me now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Bark and I dance.
Okay, let's wrap this thing up. Okay.
Dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine, I bark to the beat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Got to move this up to here. But I need to fix this a little bit, make sure that it runs into it. That should be it. There we go.
Yeah.
Bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my
Oh, I'm a bark to the beach.
All right. Okay, it's time to master, and then we'll be done with this one.
bark and I dance to my own song. Step by
So we'll let that be the loop there. Oh, what's going on? Kind of load up my preset. And here we go. Check this one.
bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side. I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side. I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark and I
Okay, and what did it choose? It chose folk. This is definitely not folk, so we'll choose pop for this.
bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side.
Let's give a listen to it. Just check the mix before we bounce it out.
It's a new day, it's a new dawn. If I fall down, keep a move on. See the blue sky down the sidewalk. Keep my head up, make my own road. If the rain comes and the lights gone, never too late to prove I'm all wrong. I'ma stand my ground. I'm living in the clouds. I'm living in the clouds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side. I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark to the beat. Bark to the beat. Bark to the beat. Bark to the beat.
Yo, I bark to the beat of my own hits. Ain't nobody do it like I do this. I had this dream when I turned 6. When I turned 18, I proved it. Now I'd rather be me than be anyone. And I'm living every day like the last one. Good people by my side, man. I really love my life living in the cloud. Hey, ma, look at me now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
bark and I dance to my own song. Step by step on the way up. Sunshine by my side. I got music in my mind. I bark and I dance to my own song. Bum bum biddy bum bum. Right before your eyes, I'll be taking flight. I bark to the beat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. I'm a bark to the beach.
Turned out nice. All right, so this one's in the can. Definitely one of the harder ones. I knew this one was going to take a little bit longer. A lot of these are going to go a lot quicker than this one, but this one turned out really nice, so I'm happy with it. All right, so let's bounce it out, and then we'll take a break, and we'll end this live stream here. All right, let's go to bark to the beat and bounce this out. All right, so now that this is bounced out, I'll just go ahead and end right here. And in the next video, we've got, let's see, I think this is 3 down. We got 5 more to go. And is this 3 or 4? Can't remember. This is the third one or the fourth one? It's the third one. So we got 5 more to go after this, and some of them are going to go pretty quickly because some of them are not. Some of them are just 2 voices, and some of them don't even have any models at all. So some of them are going to go pretty quickly. This one was one of the more complicated ones, so happy to spend extra time on it. Turned out nice. If you like content like this, would like to see me do more videos of this nature, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me any questions. Any videos you'd like me to cover in the future, let me know that as well. Anything production, mixing, recording, anything along those lines, I'd love to start a conversation with you. In the meantime, have a great rest of your day,